Good morning to all the students of class 6. This is the maths class. In the previous class, we have already started the chapter 1. Today, we are going to continue this chapter. So today, we are going to solve some word problems of this chapter. So the first question is here. Population of a city was 3,54,976 in the year 2014. In the year 2015, it is increased by 68,438. What was the population of the city at the end of the year 2015? Okay, so first of all we will understand this question, then we are going to solve it. So here the population of the city in the year 2014 is given. Okay, and during the year 2015 it is increased by this number, and now we have to find the population, the total population at the end of the year, this 2015. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to add these two numbers, then we will get the total population at the end of the year 2015. Okay, so in the solution I have started here, I have written here population in the year 2014 equals to 3,54,976, and after that population increased in the year 2015 is 68,438. Now I have added these two numbers here. Okay, so you know the addition. So after adding these two numbers, we have got 4,23,414, and this is the population of the city at the end of the year 2015. So at last I have written here, therefore the population at the end of the year 2015 is 4,23,414. Okay, and this is our final answer. Now we are going to solve the second word problem, and the second word problem, it is written here. In an election, two candidates A and B are the only contestants. If candidate A scored 9,32,567 votes and candidate B scored 9,235 votes, by how much margin did A win or lose the election? Okay, in this question we have to find A won the election or A lost the election, and if A won the election, then by how much vote, and if A lost the election, then by how much vote. Okay, so the solution is here. First we will write candidate A scored equal to 9,32,567 votes and candidate B scored 9,235 votes. Okay, so first we are going to compare these two numbers. As we know that here 9,32,567 is greater, and this is the votes for candidate A. So in this case A won the election. Okay, now by how much votes A won the election, for that we are going to subtract these two numbers, and here I have subtracted these two numbers and the answer is 32,332. So by this much votes the candidate A won the election. So I have written at the end, therefore candidate A won the election by 32,332 votes. Okay, let's go to the third question. Now we are going to solve the third question, and the third question is here: a machine manufactures 5,782 screws every day. How many screws will it manufacture in the month of April? Okay, so I am explaining this question to you that a machine manufactures 5,782 screws every day, means in one day, and we have to find the total number of screws will be manufactured in the month of April. So as we know that the total number of days in the month of April is 30. So if we will multiply this number 30 to this number, then we will get our answer. Okay, so I have written here machine manufactures in one day 5,782 screws. Now number of days in the month of April equal to 30. So I have multiplied these two numbers here, as you know how to multiply the two numbers, and after multiplying the answer is 1,73,460. So at the end I have written, therefore 1,73,460 screws will be manufactured in the month of April. Okay, now this question is done. Now it is the time for fourth question, and the fourth question is: a man has rupees 1,57,184 with him. He placed an order for purchasing 80 articles at rupees 125 each. How much money will remain with him after the purchase? Okay, so the question is, a man has already this amount of money, 1,57,184, and he is going to purchase some articles. Some articles means some things. Okay, so he is purchasing 80 articles at rupees 125 each, means he is purchasing one article. Each means one article at rupees 125, and total number of articles will be 80. Okay, so if we multiply these two numbers, then we will get the total money he is going to spend from this amount of money. Okay, so first I have written in the solution, the man has rupees 1,57,184. Now I have written cost of one article equal to rupees 125, as it is written here that he placed an order for purchasing 80 articles at rupees 125 each, means rupees 125 for one article. So cost of one article is equal to rupees 125. Okay, so now I have written cost of 80 article equal to 80 into 125. So So we will multiply these two numbers. I have multiplied here and the answer is 10,000. So I have written this answer here also, rupees 10,000. This is the amount the man is going to spend. Okay. So as we know that in this question it is written, a man has already 1,57,184 and he is going to spend 10,000 in his purchasing. Okay. So now we have to find that how much money will remain with him after the purchase. So what we are going to do? We are going to subtract this 10,000 from this number. So here I have subtracted these two numbers, and as you know how to subtract the numbers, so after subtraction the answer is 1,47,184, and this is the amount that will be left with that man. Okay, that will be remain with that man. So at the last I have written, therefore rupees 1,47,184 will remain with the man after the purchase. Okay, and this is our final answer. Now we will solve the fifth question, and the fifth question is, a student multiplied 8,035 by 87 instead of multiplying by 78. By how much was his answer greater than or less than the correct answer? So what is the question? A student by mistake multiplied 8,035 by 87, but he had to multiply this 8,035 by 78. So his answer is wrong. So we have to find that how much his wrong answer was greater or less than the correct answer. So first we will write here in the solution the student's answer, which is incorrect answer. Okay, so 8,035 multiplied with 87. So after multiplication the answer is 6,99,045. But the correct answer will be 8,035 into 78. Okay. Here I have multiplied 8,035 and 78. Okay. So after the multiplication the answer is 6,26,730, and this is the correct answer and this is the incorrect answer. So first we have to compare this correct answer and this incorrect answer. Here we can see this incorrect answer, that is 6,99,045, is greater than the correct answer, that is 6,26,730. And now we have to find that this incorrect answer is how much greater than this correct answer. Okay, so for this we need to subtract these two numbers, and here I have subtracted these two numbers and the answer is 72,315. So at the end I have written the incorrect answer is 72,315 more than the correct answer. Okay. Now it is the time for the last question of this session, and the last question is the question number 6, and it is, an oil tin contains 6 liters and 60 milliliter oil. How many identical bottles can this oil fill if capacity of each bottle is 30 milliliter? So first of all, we have to understand this question, that a container is there, a oil container is there, in which 6 liters and 60 milliliter amount of oil is kept, and we have to put this amount of oil into the identical bottles. Identical bottles means the bottles are of same shape and same size. Okay, so if we put this amount of oil into the identical bottles, then how many these kind of bottles are required? Okay, now we are going to solve this question. First of all, I have written the oil tin contains equal to 6 liter 60 milliliter oil. Then capacity of one bottle equal to 30 milliliter. After that, what we are going to do, we are going to convert this whole 6 liter 60 milliliter oil into milliliters only. Okay, so how we are going to convert this? I have multiplied this 6 with 1000. Then this 6 liter will become 6000 milliliter, and then I have added this 60 milliliter with this answer. Okay, so overall we will get 6060 milliliters. Okay, so what we have done, we have converted this whole 6 liter 60 milliliter into 6060 milliliters. Okay, so why we have converted this 6 liter 60 milliliter into 6060 milliliter? Because the capacity of one bottle is given in milliliter. That's why we have converted this 6 liter 60 milliliter into milliliters only. So now we are going to find the number of bottles, and for this we are going to divide this 6060 milliliter by this 30 milliliter. Why? Because this much amount of oil is distributed in bottles which has capacity of 30 milliliter. So here I have written number of bottles can be filled equal to 6060 milliliter divided by 30 milliliter, and here I have divided these two numbers and the answer is 202. Okay, as you already know how to divide the two numbers, so here the answer is 202. Okay, so this is the number of bottles. So at the end I have written, therefore 202 bottles can be filled. Okay, so now this question is done. Thank you.